guys, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're just gonna be doing a Juvia's Place full face makeup tutorial. It's gonna be something pretty neutral. I am a lover for Juvia's Place brand products, just because the quality of it's amazing, and I owe pretty much like 90% of the palettes that they do, and my favorite probably would be the Zulu palette. I love the Zulu palette just because it has like the yellows, the orange, kind of like tans, the caramels, the neutral colors. So I'm going to be doing that today. And then on top of that, I decided to get the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation and concealer, just because I've seen the review and I've seen what it looks like the coverage of what it looks like on the skin is amazing. And obviously because I have to order it online, I had to take the risk to just sort of go with my gut, you know, on what shade to have. And I think, I don't know if I've made a mistake with that, because I think the shade that I've picked may be a little bit too light. But we're gonna try that out. We're gonna review, we're gonna see what it feels like, what it looks like, if it's the right shade. We're gonna go with that. But before we kind of proceed, I just want to go through all the color chart, my shade that I'm supposed to have, and also what I bought basically. So guys, Juvia's Place has to be like one of the best. Like, you know, the packaging, the quality of the product, the pigmentation, everything. Like, I love their product. The quality of it is insane. I actually own like 90% of the palettes, which you're gonna see in a little bit. And then I heard that they were going to do a foundation and a concealer. It's taken me a while to get my hands on it, but I have now, and I'm going to do a full face tutorial for you guys. So let's talk about this foundation first. It's called I Am Magic foundation, and it says it's a velvety matte formula designed for all skin tones, from the deepest dark to the fairest fair. Smooth application with a natural soft matte finish, and there's 3 kingdoms. So the way it works is that there's 3 kingdoms, and there's like the dark kingdom, the medium kingdom, and then you have the fair kingdom. So when you go down into, when you click on these kingdoms, it gives you a little bit, it kind of elaborates a little bit more. It gives you more options and breaks down the skin tone and what shade that they suggest for your skin tone. So this is just like an example of what it says about my skin tone. So this I Am Magic foundation comes in 42 shades in 8 color families and 4 undertones. It says it evens our complexion, refines skin texture, and erases blemishes. So you know, we're gonna have a look, try it on, and just see if it does what it says it does. Then you get more options to choose from. So you can choose from the cool, the warm, or the olive. And I'm obviously the warm kind of skin tone. And the warm skin tone is kind of golden with kind of like a hint of yellow. So I have kind of like yellow undertone in my skin. Kind of that golden, warm color. It's not ashy, it's not cool. So the shade that it's suggested for my skin tone is the Nairobi, which is the 410 Nairobi, and then the Punta Cana, which is the 435. But looking at the Punta Cana, it looks a little too light for my skin tone. So I pretty much, obviously I couldn't go into the store to select the swatch and kind of do samples. I had to order online, and my advice for you, if you want to order online, you need to kind of order in bulk because they're going to charge you for delivery. Foundation, I got 2 shades, and then I got the concealer, and then I got the setting powder, and then I got the loose highlighter. So we're going to use all that for my face. I hope the shade is right. It may not be. We're going to see. So we're going to crack on. The annoying thing is that after I bought the products, I looked online and I saw like a shade kind of finder thingy that kind of like compares different brands and shades to what, you know, to kind of give you an idea of what shade will be good for you. So I use Fenty 390 in the shade 390, and that comparison chat was trying to tell me that Fenty 390 is the same as Burkina 320 in the Juvia's Place shade. So that color is a little dark, you know. First of all, I've cleansed, I've, you know, scrubbed my face. All I have is just a very small moisturizer on my face right now. So we're gonna crack on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna swatch. First one is Nairobi, which is 410. I don't know why I went for this shade. I just felt that it would be the right shade for my skin tone. I may be wrong. So it's only a little, kind of, this is what it looks like out of the box. 30 ml size. So that's the Nairobi. And then I also got, oh no, I got the Punta Cana, which is 435. This is supposed to be the right shade for my skin tone. So, but I have a feeling it's way too light for me. So we're gonna try and test it. And then I got the concealer in number 13. Like, if you can see, I don't particularly have anything to conceal. It's like I'm pretty blessed to not have too much to conceal, but I like to have a concealer that's a little bit lighter than my foundation, just to kind of highlight and kind of like, you know, make me look a little alive. So I got the number 13. This is Royalty by Juvia's Place. It's a loose highlighter. And then we've got the setting powder in Kalahari. That's a setting powder. I haven't opened any of these. I haven't tried it since it arrived. I wanted to do it together with you guys. So I'm gonna try Punta Cana first, which is 435. I'm just gonna put it on. Okay, and then this is the Nairobi. Just gonna put a little squash on that on the side. Oh, I see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is Punta Cana and this is Nairobi. It's a little bit more warmer. This is a little bit kind of too light. Just gonna do a little shade thing. Oh, that's not too bad. Nairobi on the other side. There isn't that much difference. Yeah, wow, I like that. And this is the punta. It's okay, I guess. I think this one is a little too ashy for me. It isn't ashy, but it's a little too, okay. I think I prefer this one. This has a little bit more warmth, I'd say. And this is a little bit, I don't know. This has a bit of color, and this one I think is the true match of my skin color. I think they've got this one right. Yeah, I think this, I can use both, to be honest, on different occasions. This looks good. This looks good. It feels thick. It feels like, it isn't thick, it's just like the coverage is amazing. Like, the coverage is very good. The coverage looks really good. It's Nairobi just for the sake of this tutorial, but from looking at this shade, you can use, I personally think that you can use both. This is the right shade for my skin tone, and this is also okay. It's just a little bit more golden. So this is the Nairobi and this is the punta. So I'm just gonna wipe it off. I'm just gonna wipe off the punta and then go with Nairobi all over my face. Oh gosh, I've used too much. I think you only need a little drop. I love it, you know. I actually love this foundation. It isn't cakey. It just kind of like glides and melts onto your skin. It feels very light. It has to be one of my favorites now. Like, I am not kidding. I'm guessing it oxidizes quickly, so you gotta blend. There are some foundations that I wear, and you can actually feel that you have foundation on your skin. But this one feels so like very fluffy, very light, very kind of weightless. It doesn't feel I have anything on, and it's just the way that it kind of blended into my skin and kind of just like, I mean, at the beginning I was putting it on, it looked kind of like a little too yellowy orangey, but it kind of blended into my skin. And even though it's a matte formula, it didn't dry as quick as I expected it to. You just need a little bit of it. A little bit of it goes a long way. So if you're using, for me, for example, I don't use a lot of makeup. So if you're doing your foundation, I think you just need a little pea size, like a tiny little bit. Start with that. And then if you feel that you need more, you can always just add that to it. So far it's okay. I think it's okay anyway. Just remember to kind of blend down your neckline. So I'm gonna use the number 13 to kind of highlight. I don't know whether it's too light, too dark, or, you know, I'm just gonna use just a tiny little bit. Well, of course, there's a concealer to go with this foundation, duh. And this concealer, there's 24 concealers, different shades, and it's divided into 6 color families. Also, it's a full coverage, it's light, it's weightless, and it's blendable. So, I mean, it's blending in so beautifully. Like, usually matte foundations feel kind of dry and they don't blend very well. Like, I'm trying to compare it to Fenty Beauty foundation that I have. That one dries super quick. It oxidizes very, very quick. So comparing it to this, with it being matte foundation, it's kind of like, this one doesn't dry as quick as the Fenty Beauty, if that makes sense. It just kind of like glides and sips onto the skin, like, just, I don't know how to explain it. It's beautiful. So this one literally just melts and glides onto my skin. So it's always good to have a foundation and a concealer that does what it's supposed to do. So I'm I'm so happy. The setting powder, Kalahari. So I'm going to use the setting powder. That's what it looks like, just in a little pot like that. I was pretty lucky because they were doing like a discount and half price. So I decided to get a couple of stuff just to try. But look out for the discounts because it's pretty worth it. I'm just going to put it under my eye. I don't like to use a lot when it comes to makeup. I like to be, you know. It's a setting powder in Kalahari, which I actually love. It just kind of like melted into my skin. Between these two palettes, I don't know. This is new. I haven't used that. I haven't even opened it. So, guys, I love the packaging. Just look how fierce these ladies look. Like that. It's wow. That's the palette. That's the palette. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna try and just do something very, very neutral. So maybe I'm gonna go into I'm gonna play with this colors right here and see what comes up. I'm gonna do something very, very simple. Very, very simple. So, excusez-moi. Use the lighter shade. Quite like the face. I quite like the foundation. I think I made the right choice, to be honest. I think I made the right choice. So flawless. I love it. I actually love the foundation. From what I've learned, I think it's better to just use a tiny little bit. I think a tiny little bit is gonna go so far. And it's just amazing how it sips into your skin. And so, oh my goodness. So, I'm back. Put my eyelashes on. I'm just gonna go into my waterline and just put a little. So this is the highlighter in Royalty 2. That's what it looks like, and I'm just gonna open it up. This is the first time I'm opening it up. Let's see how powerful this is. Oh. Oh, excusez-moi. Look how popping that is. Oh my goodness. This is... This is, wow. This is just a little bit. I don't like it too much. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. I love it. I'm just gonna put a little bit in my eye duct, just in my eye corner, just to highlight. I always have to do that. Okay. I'm loving it. It's like, I'm loving it. So I'm just gonna quickly do my lips. Pretty much done. So this is my final look, guys. I am feeling it. I am loving the texture, the look of this. I am feeling it. Like, this is, I love it. I'm just gonna do my hair and I'm gonna come back. Okay. So guys, I'm back. This is the look after. I don't know if you can see my skin. Look at that. Just look at that. Look. I am loving it. Just look at that. I am loving it. It feels so fantastic. I love it. guys, I've just come back from the gym. Guys. I went shopping and then I came to the gym. I did 30 minutes running, cardio, and then I did like an hour weights. You know, I have been sweating a lot, but still, look at my makeup. You know, I haven't done any retouches, just my lips that have gone because I've had something to eat, but my makeup is still looking on point. Hi guys, so as I was saying before, okay, before we even get started, like, this isn't a sponsored, you know, tutorial or anything like that. This is just me doing this tutorial because of my love for this product. Like, Juvia's Place quality is like amazing. So right here, right now, this is 10 hours after application. I mean, I've been shopping, I went to the gym, I did 30 minutes, hit some workout circuits, cardio for 30 minutes, sweating like a pig, and then I did like an hour weights training. So I've been sweating quite a little bit, and my makeup is still like intact. Like, the flawlessness of my skin is crazy. Like, you can still see the highlight, you can still see the foundation, you can still, like, the lighting isn't that good. Yeah, that you can still see the foundation and my highlight, and then the only thing that's gone is my lips, because I had a huge lunch earlier and I haven't done any topping up. So pretty much I am impressed. Like, it's flawless. It isn't even heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I have makeup on my skin. It just feels like the only thing I can feel on my face is this wings right here, like flapping everywhere. But